It's
great.
so cool.
Oh, I did it. I found it. I found the retweet button.
Woo! We're in there.
Together we did it.
Welcome to a perfect podcast.
To quote Poison Ivy, the world cannot survive without the bees, but the world will never miss a greedy CEO.
Rest in piss, that guy.
Rush Limbaugh.
Honestly, I always thought his name sounded too old to still be alive. So when I heard he died, I was like, he was still going.
I just know that name. I don't know anything about him.
Me and Maddie had a 10-minute debate over whether Hugh Hefner was still alive. I was like, don't look it up. Don't look it up. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Who won?
dead.
Who won?
I was correct.
Yes,
That he was dead?
He is dead.
I thought you meant like you both knew he was dead, but you were having an argument, like a conspiracy theory argument about if he was still alive.
We both kind of knew he was dead.
Is he
but-
really dead?
I don't know.
He was dead for a while, though, to be fair.
Yeah, he's been
Like
dead for a
inside.
secchi.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Good.
Nice. Good week for Allston Melee.
Welcome to the Allston Melee podcast.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. It's good to
Yet
have you.
another W of a week.
W week, huh?
Yes. We heard. Listen, guys. We everybody.
What
We
happened?
heard your comments, and we fixed all our problems.
Our audio is
I
perfect
can
now.
say without a
Yeah.
doubt, this is perfect quality.
Best we've ever sounded.
Yeah, you've come this far, so that means again we've taken another W.
We did it. One thing though is that we are getting new microphones
Unrelated.
next week, which
That's a rumor, at least.
yeah. So it might be perfect now, but imagine it being perfecter.
We're inventing something more than perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. A new kind of microphone.
Yeah.
A whole hubba bubba bubble gum.
It kind of involves sonar.
A whole new
It's going to
kind
be like a bajillion kilowatts.
yeah, at least 14,000 bajillion watts.
We have to pay our electric company double the money just to do this.
Just to ship them here.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
And a spoiler alert for you guys, they might be able to see more of our face. That might be a perk with the
Oh,
microphone.
hello. Yeah, no.
For video fans.
For all those video watchers that watch
But yeah,
videos.
maybe they just never come, and then we burn that money on cocaine and hookers.
And finish my
Yeah.
podcast, by the way.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah, we bring
Yeah.
it back.
Man.
Blackjack.
Where are the COVID hookers?
I don't know. It was a drama joke
Yeah,
until
they're-
college.
Hmm?
The cocaine and hookers thing. Pretty sure that's from Futurama, right?
Blackjack
it-
hookers.
It is blackjack and hookers, but people say cocaine and hookers. But I think
That's from
That's-
a guy who won the... Well, I'm sure it's just old.
Yeah, it's from
Maybe it could
Mr.
just be old.
Cocaine and Hookers.
Yeah.
where the term comes from.
I think of it from that guy who won the lottery. Or, not won the lottery.
I know
It
what
was
you're
like a lottery thing, and the news reporter was there, and she was like, what are you going to do if you win the lottery? And he's like, I'm going to buy a bunch of cocaine and hookers.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And it's like on the news.
That's
and
funny. How old is that?
Old.
Ancient
2000s.
times? Cool.
And I'll tell you, if I'm either a cocaine dealer or a hooker, I'm hitting that guy up when he wins.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm going,
yeah.
hey, boss man,
Heard you won.
I heard you're in the business.
Here's the
I might
free
just
stuff.
hit him up regardless.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of in the market.
Yeah, I got cheaper prices, you know, for both.
Hell yeah.
One thing, Ted, is that you did a great job of introducing this podcast, but I listened to a podcast just today that you were on.
I was.
Tell us about that. What's up?
We're having a bit of a double feature today. Yesterday was the Cypher podcast over there, the Bottom of the Mountain Smash.
Bottom of the Smash Mountain.
Bottom of the Mountain.
Smash.
Bottom of the Smash Mountain. I
Get on it. Get on
It's
it.
okay.
Marketing team over there.
Well, he was doing a Hulk bit there.
Oh, jeez. It's cool. Keep going.
Oh yeah, I was running the Hulk bit.
Yeah, Crash.
You love the Hulk, though. So
Just a big Hulk guy.
Big green guy.
Big green, exactly.
you
But
open this
that
one
was
around?
really cool. Had a nice chat with Cypher, and Cypher's cool. I enjoyed talking to him, and then we just ended up chatting for like an hour afterward. We were just shooting the shit. It was cool.
What was your favorite part?
Ooh.
Same
Probably
question
just,
applies to you
just
after.
chatting with Cypher after was probably my favorite part. I feel like we might have had a better conversation after than the actual podcast.
He was
Which is like,
vibing.
yeah, which is like, conflicting. It's like, oh,
that's what it should be, though. You know.
yeah.
Well, I mean, Cyber's really good at doing interviews. So, like, I like the interview portion because if you don't know if you don't know Ted, I feel like you get a pretty good idea
Of who Ted is.
of who Ted is in that
This whole
little
fucking
podcast.
deal.
At least Smash Ted, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
good origin story, good what you're into, big local guy. Like
Love the
you're-
local.
Like it's just like yeah, Ted's a local maniac.
Yeah. I like going to a million locals. It's fun.
Were you saying your favorite part about Ted's podcast or being on?
For being on.
Oh, well, I think I spoiled mine. I just think Cypher's really good at interviewing.
Yeah.
I think I doubt he has every question laid out beforehand. And when I feel like our conversation went very smoothly, and he was able to just go, okay, he says this, I'm gonna ask about that, and like it flowed very well. I think so. I really enjoy Cypher's interviews.
I think you did a great job. I didn't listen to Ryan's episode. No, you did great.
I didn't make it homework, is why.
For me.
You took my answer. I definitely thought. For those who aren't hip, Bottom of the Smash Mountain is a sick podcast that has featured 3/4 of us. Mike is next up.
Soon.
I have a different question for you after.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I definitely thought that the coolest part is just like the ability to make it feel like a conversation while not just being like, I don't know. There's a feel sometimes with like journalist entries where it just question S2J says this answer. Question S2J says this answer. Like it's like the ability to make it like a 30 to an hour long podcast made it cool. Gotcha. But Mike,
hi.
To give Cypher, I see that you're in chat. Shout out to Cypher. To give him a little bit of hint. What is something that you would love to talk about that you don't think Cypher would know? That you would want to talk about?
I think anything you want to bring up, because I feel like we were. I remember, Michael. I think we were talking about how you wanted to talk about the real what's really going on.
Oh, with Allston Melee?
Yeah.
Yeah. How all of your podcasts were lies. You're all trying to create this pretty little picture of what happens behind the scenes, when in reality it's a slave drive.
Do it.
It's fucked up what happens back here.
I'm excited for that episode.
No holds barred.
Indentured servitude. It's a sweatshop. Patti doesn't do anything.
We get 3 cents an hour.
Front.
Yeah, he does this to. Here's
He outsources it all.
Yeah.
I'm a ghostwriter. I have 3 people who are just doing everything for me.
Here's a little hint of what you're gonna get. Cypher is behind the scenes. Patti actually ties us all to crucifixes and throws rocks at them until we have a good idea. So Patti will be like, top 10 anime, and it's like, no, what do you mean? People get thrown at it.
Top 10 anime that are kind of like Smash.
It's like, smaller rock. Yeah, no, it'll be fun. I'm very excited. I will think of a good thing to bring up for the thing, but right now I'm kind of just on the spot, and I haven't really given it some thought. So yeah, that sounds like a blast. I'm gonna have a good time, I think.
It was a good time, and I think all of them are fun to listen to. So
there's a cool aspect with all of us where it's just like things that are a part of us that like have become almost our personality. Like my mom for me, that just like feels like I never need to add context to. But you know, that is like 4 years removed or however long at this point. Like there are real things that are each attached to us where it's like we feel like everyone knows, and they might know subconsciously. But like, yeah, just being able to like explain that in your own format was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So shout out, go check out their podcast if you haven't yet.
And for like Ted, I'm just like, yeah, Ted's fucking. He's lived at a bunch of places, and he's been in all of our Smash scenes.
Yeah, I didn't even go into like where a lot of the other scenes.
You don't so much time.
Yeah.
Is it the bottom of Smash Mountain, or is it bottom of the Smash?
Bottom
Mountain?
of the.
Okay, cool. I'm confused.
But yeah, that's cool. Check that out. It's on Spotify, just like us. And it's great. And
thanks, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks for having us all on.
What's next?
Minus Michael.
I'll be there soon.
Let's see. Quick little.
Already,
Let's do this one. I just got breaking news that I want to make you all privy to.
Yep. Breaking news.
Is that Ginger just lost to a unranked player at a tournament today.
Cool.
Tyler Swift, the Pikachu player.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Get fucked!
And that matchup is,
good shit, Tyler.
It's not. That's a hard matchup for Pikachu.
Yep.
So any just thoughts? Tyler Swift over
First
Ginger.
thought.
Get fucked, Axe.
That's a funny first thought.
Big axe.
Is it weird that I like when Ginger loses? I have no reason to. I just do. Is it something? What is it about?
I don't think it's a great look.
You know, I thought he just beat Hbox. Because I was thinking Ginger Hbox. I didn't realize it was Ginger. The Axe statement no longer applies.
Oh, you thought
Because I was thinking like that this Tyler Swift beat Hbox, in which case it's like Axe has never beaten Hbox, and now this dude just beat.
Oh
Hbox.
no, it's Ginger.
Yeah,
That it would be the time for.
Which,
Tyler
to be fair, a
Swift.
Ginger
I
win is
understand.
great. It's not like I feel like
It's good breaking news.
Yeah, that's
I understand
good.
why. I understand where it comes up.
yeah, breaking news. It's like breaking news. Like there was a tornado in Tennessee today. You know what I'm saying? Like that's news. Anyway. Ginger.
Yeah, I think the
Really
cool
nice
thing
guy.
about Tyler Swift is ability to not just use Pikachu. Very clearly has Fox a part of the full rotation of characters.
they're like
And-
the blonde person, right?
Yeah, they have short. I really don't even know what they looked like 2.5 years ago at this point from
You know, me
Pound
too.
VODs.
Oh.
Yeah, Pound 2019.
But they went all rat for this one.
All rat.
Thank
You
yeah,
know
that's
that.
what.
I know that was all rat.
It's cool.
It's all rat.
Ginger's consistent. Ginger's not, as often dropping to the up and comers.
He's not the West Balls Falco that people think of when they think of Falco.
Yeah,
It's more the
yeah.
More like a
And Tyler Swift is dope, and I like seeing the up and comers take W's. And yeah, I think Mike brought up a part where it's like, yeah, people do have a feeling of wanting Ginger to lose for some reason, and I feel like it
What
might
is
just
it? I think it's 'cause he gets kind of.
He's kind of got an attitude.
he's a little bit
I
of a
think he's
complainer.
salty.
At least in his tweets. His tweets got a little bit of an
They got
attitude to
attitude
him.
for sure.
I watched a stream recently and became a fan.
No,
Not gonna lie.
and he grinds too. That dude's a grinder. So all the power to him.
I
You
don't
know,
think
it's like,
his Falco is like any lamer than anyone else's.
No.
I think I like his point of view in the game. I just think when he tweets, it's kind
Yeah.
of got just like not the greatest tone to it.
bit of an attitude. I like
Here's
that.
my vibe on Ginger. I have
Yeah.
a lot of respect for Ginger
Okay, there.
because everything he does is clearly well done, especially in the world of Melee. You know what I mean? He produces good products. He plays the game very well.
Recently sponsored as well.
Recently sponsored, successful stream, all of the above. But he's just not very likable. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing that draws me to Ginger.
It's not even that he's not likable. It's that I love. This has turned into the Ginger cast.
I'm happy for it to be. See, the thing is we're the only podcast where we'll talk shit about everyone.
How are you gonna? That's well.
That's a good point.
That's pretty true. I mean, Bad Melee used to do that, but we're kind of the.
But they won't anymore.
They
They don't even have podcasts anymore.
They refuse to.
Yeah.
It's true. They stopped. What I'm saying is, it's Ginger. Just okay. If you're a salesman, door to door,
Yep.
and you have a suitcase full of Melee players,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, and here's our newest Ginger, and I'm like, well, what does Ginger do that the other ones don't? You know what I'm saying? What's so special about this Ginger? Thank you very much. Like what can this Ginger provide me that I already have with the rest of these players? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's like maybe I'm not really there. Or I'm not ready to tie the knot with Ginger yet. You know, sorry, Mr. Salesman. Not
Well,
for me.
I would pitch that Ginger
Okay.
has
Blue hair.
regularly updated hair
Oh, it changes color.
all the time.
So he's like the pretty Patty
Of all time.
He is like the pretty Patti of Smashers.
Look what he did under me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So it changes colors.
At Shine 2019, I was yelling in the crowd, having a fun time, and
It's like the problems with
sparingly,
us.
sparingly yelling. I was being funny. I'd like to think.
We all were funny, Patty.
Sparingly yelling. I was mostly yelling about the Mama Memorial Tournament.
Yeah, I
that's
remember,
right.
I remember the
Yeah.
FOMO.
I was like just like really like being funny about trying to promote
Hbox.
in between. Yeah, in Hbox.
Which hugs?
And we didn't get to the Hbox part yet, for the record. At the part.
Because we
But-
got talked to about the Hbox chatter that we were having, right?
Yeah, somebody did say that they requested a complaint.
Really?
No, somebody was like, "Hey, shut up," and I was like, "Why?" I love HGod. Anyway, I was yelling about my mom memorial, kind of semi loud, one could say. And
could argue.
one Ginger turned around and said, "Hey, what tournament are you yelling about?" And I said, "My mom memorial." And he said, "Cool, I won't go to that." And I thought that guy's kind of cool.
No, fuck that.
Honestly, what I think
thought that was
about
a funny
that is like,
response.
cool.
Yeah.
See you there. You know what I
Who
mean?
are you? Do people know
Oh,
Ginger
who
was
are
at that
you?
point?
Like 2
Right
weeks
there.
later,
Oh, I don't want you there.
Yeah.
who are you would be hilarious.
Who are you
is a great
kill?
response.
Dude,
I'll go
who are
back.
you?
If I
Go back in
get time, if I get
We're shooting Patty back in time.
Oh,
But no,
imagine how I bet you the person next to him would defend him.
Oh, I bet
I bet he's got the ginger guy right here. Yeah. This
Okay,
guy.
we're at a major, right?
Okay.
We're running around with our interview table, or we're doing interviews in the
Still
crowd.
doing that.
Doing something crazy.
Absolutely.
We just like you find like a top player, you know, like a nun character or something, and you just run up to like the guy next to him and you start talking to him and interviewing him,
It's true. That'd be funny.
and you just I'd just be curious to see what happens.
I would.
It
I
would just
actually
create
love that.
an uncomfortable
That is
social
funny.
You're like,
situation.
so are you a mod? Like, what's who are you to this?
How do you know this
relationship?
guy?
Yeah.
What is his name? Noon? How do you know Noon? How long have you known him for?
Or just interview them like they're that top player.
I was like being like, who are you? Like, hey, everyone focuses on this guy. Who is this
Who's
guy?
this guy?
Yeah.
What's his
You like
story?
the water boy? What's going on here?
Boy.
I've talked about it, but I've had similar feels about walking up to Captain Crunch when he's with Hbox the Major. Because I'm like walking up like, hey! And then
Yeah.
Hbox gets on is like, hey, you know, autograph mode.
Yep.
You know, I'm about to sign your autograph. I'm like, Louis was good.
Louise.
That's funny.
That's my
I like that.
dog.
Yeah, and I love the idea of just running up with our interview, like
It's
whole
great
setup to the top player, and they're like, "Oh, here we go," and we're like, "Guy next to you, what's going on?"
I think doing that exact bit, interviewing Lewis right next to Hbox would be hilarious. Because Hbox's raw reaction.
Make him watch.
Treat him like a water boy, like, "Hey, Chuck, get out of here. We're trying to do an interview here. Can you hold the camera?
Can you go? Sorry, I'm a little. Can you get some water?
Can we get a coffee run? You got an intern, Lewis?"
I like it a little less malicious of an idea. I think you with the Hbox,
And
you're
then
like, oh, it's because I'm Hbox. Like,
Oh, it doesn't have to.
like fucking
Yeah, you're
Eeyore,
right.
but we can just do it to someone else, you know? Like a nun is funny.
Speaking
Like,
of
or like a Johnny, like, hey John, like
Absolutely.
someone's following Johnny or S3J, let's fucking, who's next to him? Yeah, hey, sit down, sit down. Who are you? Who are you?
Johnny thinks we're coming from him, and he's like, "Oh no."
Especially if we plant people. We plant people
Oh.
next to S2J and we like have a bit in mind. Get like, okay, we're gonna come up to you. S2J is gonna think we're interviewing him, but then we're gonna plot reverse.
That would be good because I could see people who are hanging out with top players be like, I don't know. Or like, haha, I don't want to know.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
It's like,
people
no,
are just gonna be
sit
like,
down.
yeah, people are just gonna be like, oh, bad melee. And we'll be like, yeah, whatever. We'll just interview people, honestly.
Good point. Oh,
I think the whole
Simon
bit, the
Siege
whole
though.
bit. We have a table. though. We're different.
We have a table guy, all right?
isn't it a bad idea for during top? No, yeah, that's a bad idea. I kind of thought it out of my head. I was gonna say if we did that
No.
during it. No, not go on stage. Is that what you thought I was gonna say?
I'm still against it.
It's bad. No, never mind. No, I'm sad. I'm actually.
No,
against it.
you got official thought.
What I was going to say was that if we did it near the front of the stage, like in the rows where
Yes.
you
Yeah.
go.
I love this idea.
Is that a good idea?
I mean,
feel like
it'd
it's
have to be
stuff.
like Shine, where something where we're like, hey, can we go here for like 10 seconds or like whatever?
And I think it would be a funny bit to like talk it through with the TO, but then like pretend like we're sneaking it still. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
just like the idea
hide out at the
of
table.
us at a table in an interview with a crowd, and then you can see the players playing on stage in the
Yeah,
background. I think
we've talked about the rotating table and also the table stationary for like an hour and a half
Gotcha.
or whatever, and just have it like whoever wants to come up, talk. It's gonna be on camera.
So I think there was a cool. I remember there was one shine where there was like a desk in the back of the TVs. No, back of the TVs. Back of the row. Oh, hello.
What the hell?
Don't worry, I'll read it.
This
You
is
go.
Great. Oh, you want me? Okay.
You go.
Go ahead. But there was a floating desk behind the Shine top 8 set.
Yes.
So that could be like a spot that you're thinking about there. I think what I'd be comfortable with personally would be like a top 64 doing that at max. Top 8, I'd be too worried about ruining
The experience
top
for some
8
people?
experience.
Yeah, I feel
people
that.
that want to just watch top 8.
It's just so funny.
Top 64 though, we're in a row and we're like, hey, we're this is pretty crazy, huh? This is some good melee.
I just like me imagining it. It's in front of the stage, not on the stage, in front of the stage, just the table, the crowds, and something really cool happens. You can see the players in the background, and everyone in the crowd starts popping off, and you just keep going like, yeah. So how long have you been playing melee? And like there's so much shit happening on the side, and they're like, oh yeah. And you're like, no, listen to me.
Yeah, they're like trying to look away.
Yeah.
Like, gotcha. And it's like
You're doing a straight
it's like, sir, yeah, we're kind of
We're
in the
doing a
middle
thing
of
right now.
something.
Is that okay?
You can-
And I feel like it would work better if they're half in on the bit, like Mango or Ryan doing it to Mango,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like Mango's like, why is Ryan coming up to me right now?
Yeah.
Something like that. And like on that same note, chat's talking about a very honest interaction with Mango and like the whole autographs thing. And yeah, I mean, we've previously given him props, but the fact that Mango is so willing to do the whole autograph thing when so many other top players just like, no, not now. You know, I've seen dude just like be in front of stage and just be there for an hour and a half signing autographs like nonstop. I've like never seen him turn down a crowd. Yeah, gotta give him props there because
Man
I've
of the
seen
people.
He's great. I saw him at Sorry, you go.
Well, you
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So I was at a one of the Smash Cons, whatever one he won. Which I can't remember which one that was. I don't know.
17?
Probably.
He went back to back. I think it was.
That's it's true. It was 2, and I was really excited because like wherever I go, he wins, and then it got cut off. But he was there for I think literally 2 hours after the tournament ended. Hang out. And I was just around with because that's when I go to see my Discord people and hang out. And I was like, he's still like I walked by, he's still here. And I think he said on stream before, he's like, yeah, I mean, I love spending time with these people because they're the reason I get to do this in the first place. It's like really wholesome and great. And nice.
I know he said he's liking it to. He's like, I understand that to some people who are at Smash events, like I am their like idol. Like I am their like Michael Jordan.
the reason why I went.
or their Kobe or
Like
something.
not me personally, but someone.
Or, I think he says, he goes, if I went to a thing where The Rock was, and I could get The Rock's autograph, and then he treated like me like complete shit and didn't want to sign my autograph, I would be heartbroken.
Devastated.
So I like
That's
to
so sick.
I like to pretend, or at least treat it as I'm their hero. If I'm in a bad mood or not, I'm gonna at least put on a smile, sign their thing, and like send them on their way. Like I'm gonna try my best.
That's so sick.
Yeah, it's just a
I've,
very
like-
nice way to do it.
I've like been with like our friends who are like kind of popping in the Smash scene, and I've seen them be like, no, I have to go to my pool right now. It'd be like, oh, I'd love to, but like, like I've seen them do the whole thing, like not autographs sort of thing, like pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I thought that was super cool, and yeah,
Great point. Thank you. Speaking of Hbox,
I knew it. Yes.
Hbox. I heard from old Birdie in our group chat, Patti, that you are now a big Hbox fan.
dude.
Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do.
What do you want to do?
Let's accept. I wanted to do the thing where he passed out.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. My bad, guys.
This is the best clip ever.
It is so fucking good.
I was laughing for so long. I
It made me
woke up
lol.
and I saw it. I was like, I thought it was so funny.
Can you explain? I don't even know the context. What did he win?
He grand final
He did what
reset.
Tyler Smith just did, and he passed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, he beat Ginger. Grand final reset 3-0.
That's why it was so funny. It's like he beat Ginger. Like
Do you think Tyler Swift passed out?
I hope so. He screamed and apparently got to pass out after that.
That is why, and I hope he's doing. I hope he's okay. I'm sure he is. But
He said he got really dizzy. He said he was drinking water.
awesome.
so me I don't know if me and Cypher talked about this on the pod.
You
or
did,
not.
you did.
Did we?
yeah.
How much do you think it was him like playing it up versus
I think
Just,
he legitimately
Yeah,
passed
okay,
out.
all right.
I don't think it was a.
Oh, is there a conspiracy theory?
So
There was always one.
So the
hello, resident Hbox conspiracy theory.
True, black helicopters.
You go first.
I'm in here too. I mean,
Oh,
I think
okay.
we're gonna say the same thing.
I think dude has just been playing it up on his stream a lot more, and it just like really works. And I've like, I don't know, maybe he's honestly just been yelling at his stream for the past 16 Twitch clips I've seen in the past 2 weeks. But like, I think dude has just figured out that when I yell, it creates funny moments, and I'm gonna play it up a little bit
That's his
more.
thing.
Yeah,
It's just like the news playing crazy clips that scare you.
it's probably
Sensationalism.
exactly. Yeah. It's probably a little bit of like I feel comfortable with my Twitch stream. Yeah, no, I think it's
Hey,
him
it's
just.
funny.
I think it's him just blowing it up to the bigger degree.
I think,
think
he just was yelling, and he just doesn't. He was yelling so much that he literally just fucking like exhausted his body, and he passed out for a minute. He just got dizzy. Like he fucked up essentially.
Yeah, I believe it.
I think there's a good chance he just passed out straight up, but I also think that there is a chance that he like started standing up and he's like, I'm a little lightheaded like right now. I'm just gonna run with this.
I'm gonna knock out.
Go. That's funny.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, he just like gets halfway through and he's like, no, I'll pass out
I'm
from
4
this.
feet up right now. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he just ran the bit. But
it's a funny clip.
Very
it's a
funny.
funny ass clip.
It
He
rocked.
he nailed it if he faked it.
Yeah.
He killed it.
He's actually creating like a list of like legendary pop offs. Like he has the Evo one. He has the one where he broke his foot. He now has the one where he passed out.
Are we
The one where he got
oh,
hit by the crab afterward.
Yeah,
That's
he got
not
hit
really
by.
a
All right,
pop-off.
that counts.
That's an
No,
angry
Ryan,
pop-off.
Ryan, I know where this is going.
No, this.
What?
No,
I'm
we're not.
I'm promising you this right now. June 21st, Hbox's birthday. We're gonna release the top 10
No, we're not.
Hbox Pop Off.
Please,
No.
We
need
gotta do
We have to
that.
do a collab with
with Hbox.
no, with
He'd love to do
I
it.
don't know.
Us and Juan.
I don't know.
I don't know if he would love to
do it.
Dude, can we do it
Oh,
with
wait,
Baby
that's what you said.
Swan?
My bad. I'm
We should do it with
Crunch.
I don't know if they still make videos, but fellow grassroots compiler Nation 1234.
Oh my god, I
Sure.
remember.
1, 2, 3.
123. Yeah, he makes cool videos. Started like the same time as us. I don't think he's released a video in a while. But maybe we do a collab. we give him all the Allston melee
Hey,
list.
you said you're the big Hbox fan now.
I
You should
do,
behind
I do.
that.
Wait, okay, I want to run through these. So we got
Best Hbox
Evo.
pop-offs.
What's one where Blur is pointing at the
Legendary.
CRT?
Oh, it's also a great.
Blur
one.
slaps
He
the
kisses his
CRT and
girlfriend
Evo.
after every
Yes, that
time.
is true.
Holy shit!
Wait, is that
so
the
good.
same as the
And
break the
cheats on her.
He
TV?
didn't
Yeah.
break it, or did he break it?
Yo,
break
it
it.
goes
No.
off.
He goes off, and the Blur's like, "Oh, come on."
He hits it, and apparently the TV like
Okay,
turns off.
That-
temporarily.
There's the
we gotta
one
bring that back.
there's the one after Evo at GTX when he beats Armada again in Game 5 last stock, and he fucking jumps. He like falls off the stage.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. And then there's also the one where he destroys like the chair with a SFAT. He like
Yup.
awkwardly moves around
Yup.
SFAT. It's super weird.
There's the anti pop off at Big House where he rolls out of the chair.
Yes.
That is true because
The
he
anti. He
so
used
used to
SFAT.
losing.
He lost the SFAT
Yeah.
there, I think.
Yeah, and he pounds and he slowly rolls out of the chair.
Which is so
I
ridiculous.
think we have to honorable mention the in-cam pop-off too, where he perfectly contours his body to stay into the frame of the webcam.
What? What are you talking about?
You haven't seen this one?
No.
He like pop-offs and he like
Oh, but
stays
he's got
perfect- he's like but he's like perfectly in
Oh, I
frame.
see.
He's
So
like,
to bring it back, I think my favorite part of this last pop off wasn't even the fact that he like passed out, was just the decibel that he hit and then maintained. He has a great voice. Like honestly,
voice.
it's a great voice.
Hey, I'm,
Honestly, I want to hear some Hbox title fight covers.
I'm stalling. Remember?
He is like, oh my god, he held the. Oh yeah.
Oh, remember the fucking name is so good too. That when he
Yeah.
beats SFAT, and he's
Yep.
like, remember the fucking name. Remember the fucking name. The Hbox. That's
what
SFAT.
tournament is that?
Some online thing recently. Remember the fucking name.
So he joins a list of at least 2 other confirmed players who have also passed out after winning, which is Wizrobe
Wizrobe,
yeah.
and Traphasia.
Introphagia.
Traphasia crowd surfed into the crowd after beating M2K at Genesis, and then passed out, and then that one was
Mid
by far the
crowd surf?
scariest. Yeah, he like crowd surfed into Aiden and friends, and then proceeded to like fall on the ground, and then was like literally having a panic attack and passing out at the same time, and then everyone had to like clear off the fucking area, and then security, and luckily they had on-site help for like hands and doctors.
Cool.
So they were immediately, and they had the dog one. Remember they had the dog.
Oh, the
Oh yeah, the
That was
no flake dog.
Came in great hands to Traphasia. The real thing.
Say it.
Yeah, I talked to Traphasia and I was like, hey, can I talk about this on a top 10? And it just got cut.
Oh.
Didn't want to talk about his panic attack.
That's fair.
It happened to Luigi Kid too, right?
Oh, great
Is that the Trump
point.
guy?
Yeah, he was about to be shroomed,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a panic attack on
Oh
stage.
yeah, that was so
Is
sad.
that the Trump guy?
No,
No,
My bad.
that's Luigi Ghost Shark.
As
Very-
opposed
Oh,
to
that is
Luigi
Luigi
Kid.
goes sharp.
Wizrobe beat Zane, and then passed out after like
Yeah.
popping off of the
Yes.
chair, and then fell into someone's arm.
Didn't like Absent Page pass out or something? Did I
That'd be
make that up?
Hilarious.
You might be right. Absolutely.
He's just cooked.
Remember our interaction?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the worst, right?
God, I'll never
Yes.
remember.
I can't stand that guy.
It's a weirdo.
I think he's just a weirdo.
I
think
think
he's just
also-
actually insane.
On the pop off list has to be the his pop off for Minecraft Steve. When Steve gets invited.
yeah.
That's fucking Steve.
See, yeah, he's just realizing if I yell, it creates a moment, and he's right. It does.
It does. I mean, yelling's funny.
and now Mango plays that clip whenever Clint Stevens gets a world record or a PB. That's fucking Steve.
Funny. That's
Steven?
hilarious.
That's so good.
Have you guys ever been popped off against?
Yeah, I
don't
think
think so.
I've been popped off on. Yeah, I've been popped off on. I think
Yeah,
we'll see it,
yeah.
but not by like people in our local scene. Just by like people at majors who
Yeah.
like don't know who I am or just like are happy to win,
I popped off on a dude though.
and then I fucking
Excuse me.
and I
Purple
and then I
wine.
just
Seething rage.
and I walk away and I scream into my hotel pillow.
Dr. Mario!
But anyway, you're alluding that you haven't.
No, I was just asking it related to the question. I've been popped off. I don't know. I got popped off by you dude, I think, once.
Nice.
That happened. I mean, hell yeah. I'm happy to be a good win.
Yeah.
I know that I think I've purposely popped off on Nathan every single time I've beaten him in tournament. Blue Eco. Pretty sure I've made it a whole bit to be like, yes, yes, that's right, Nathan. But that's like a bit.
We love fake popping off in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
A
big
fake
fan.
pop-off.
This is great.
Yeah.
Well, that, dude, one of the most just validating moments ever was when we would always just make that yes noise, and then at Shine, fucking, what's his name? Dark Sloth? No.
Drunk sloth?
No. Dark
Tooth?
Dark Tooth. The Fox player from Long Island?
Did you do it?
Was that his name?
Vortex.
No. Different one.
I
I
don't know.
think you're thinking of Vortex.
I don't think I'm thinking of Vortex.
I don't think I know a dark.
What story?
But anyway, who?
Anyway, they beat Chudat, and he, like, slapped a table and was like, yes! And he just made the exact noise.
Yes.
And we were just like, dude, he did it!
Yes. That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Well, let's just drop to the next one. This is a fuck Nintendo podcast,
Nice.
and
Fuck Nintendo.
I just wanted to just briefly say, there was a direct today, and
It sucked balls and I
well,
hated
actually, Mike, you should probably summarize
it.
it.
Sure. It was bad and I hated it. It was bad. Dude, whatever. I don't know what the fuck. They need to do something over there at Nintendo HQ in wherever it is, Japan and NOA, because we have been. I'm not even I'm not a Nintendo drone or anything. I own a Switch and I would like to play more games on it. It's my whole thing.
I was
Help.
like half watching it while I was doing work, and just I couldn't even focus on my work because I was laughing so hard at you just yelling through the walls.
I did some like it
Just
was like I
so-
was watching sports.
Yeah, but you're, come on! You're in a Discord call with all your friends, and they're all
Sorry,
popping
I
off
was
about it. But like, yeah, you're just like, oh my god, this again. Oh my god,
It's so
why? Why are they doing this?
They only had one. Well, they had two good things.
And it's like literally who?
What, dude? It sucked. They had new Mario Golf, which looks fucking fun, and I'd love to play that.
That did look epic.
It looked fun. IMO.
I like Wii Golf.
I don't give a shit about real golf, but golf games are fun to me for some reason. I don't know why.
Wii Golf so good.
Golf is fucking awesome.
All money match you.
And they had.
Dude, that Easy Escape video on Wii Golf,
I love that video.
Yeah, it was so good.
so tight.
And also it had No More Heroes, which looks like trash, but I love those games, so I hope it's good.
That was the game with the Sweet JP knockoff, right?
If by knockoff you mean the person who fucking came before Sweet JP, then maybe you'd be right, Ted. Drats.
Damn.
You got me.
I hope Apex is free. If Apex is free, I'll download that. Try playing some Switch Apex. Can't be worse than the thing bad.
Like, all the characters look like claymation.
That's fine. Claymation's cool. I like the Nightmare Before Christmas.
The Wallace and Gromit
Fine.
game.
But I thought they had a new Smash character. And I was telling you, Mike, that it's funny how they seem to pick these characters like, yep, it's going good, like cool picks, and it was like, let's just throw in that one no one likes,
And then looks good, and then
go back to the other ones.
the what they have is cool. It's just that I wish it wasn't characters from a thing that looks like shit. You know what I'm saying?
What did they add?
It's a duo of characters from fucking Xenoblade
Xenoblade
and
2.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I think everyone hates, but is popular anyway because it's got boobies in it.
Yeah, I'll say it. She has giant boobs.
Giant knockers.
That was the initial thing from the household. That we were talking about.
Cutting in real quick on this.
Yes.
I was watching friend of the podcast Hugo's stream, and someone in chat was like, if you Google bad character design and Google images, like the fourth pitcher is like that character.
That's so funny.
And I don't know if people just hate that character so much or what the deal is, but like
It's probably a combo.
that's just so funny.
I mean, the characters look bad, but I don't know. It's just the point of the character is that it's two characters, but they're like Zelda and Sheik, where the gimmick is that they're both really fast. Oh, well, I mean, I know Zelda's not fast, but the gimmick is that you can switch between them like really quickly and do some stuff, which is cool. It's a cool concept for a character that we haven't had in a while, besides like Pokemon Trainer. But that's a little different, and it's just I wish it was, because that idea is cool. I just wish it was attached to a different property or something like that. Just like, I could not give less of a shit about whatever the fuck that is. That's it.
We were watching it, and I was like, "Oh my god, they put the Smash one at the beginning. That means they might do Breath of the Wild 2 at the end." And like halfway through, I was like, "Oh no, it's because they didn't care about the character."
Yeah. Like, okay,
and then Mr. Breath of the Wild
Dude,
came.
that Breath of the Wild was so funny.
so funny.
Ted,
That's so mean. That was actually mean.
explain it to Ted.
Oh my god, Maddie watched an hour-long
Just to see Breath of the Wild
Nintendo
2.
Switch thing just for a guy at the end to be like, "Breath of the Wild 2 will be coming sometime later this year. You'll see a trailer for it."
We don't have any footage.
Yeah, we don't have any,
No,
whatsoever.
what he literally said was, "Hi everybody, I'm Zelda guy. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, new Breath of the Wild news." He said this. I'm not even kidding. He's like, "You might be wondering if I'm gonna give you more news about Breath of the Wild 2. I'm not. Anyway, here's the game everyone hates in HD."
He's like, but to tide you over, here's the one that was universally shit on in HD for $60.
This is a Wiimote Link game. Like,
But yeah, that's a fat bummer. I can't even imagine what it feels, because I don't know, whatever. Nintendo sucks.
very funny. But you know
That's
what?
funny.
You know what doesn't suck?
What's that?
The innovations that we as a community make.
Yeah, what's that, Ryan?
Coming out, I think it's out right now if you're on the Patreon. But if you coming out, I believe this in the next coming couple of days, is the new Diet Melee update, where you can play. And I am getting this. I like Diet Melee, and I've been thinking about getting it before. This new update, I am so getting. It not only has the OG Diet Melee, which has like minimalist characters and stages, what you'd expect. Nothing, just optimal playing the game on lesser hardware. They went above and beyond.
Above and beyond?
Because they added something I've wanted ever since April 1st, many years ago.
That's April Fool's Day, Ryan.
That's April Fool's Day. When PM teased a 64 cosmetic mode for Project M, they made it for Melee.
Oh shit.
So
Every character?
Yeah, for everything in the game.
That's
Stages, characters, everything. It's all brought down to 64 style sprites. And it's less less stress on your hardware, and it looks so cool.
That's cool.
So dope.
Like, I love that aesthetic.
I need to give that a look.
And I'll take the other part, and even cooler, which I was a big fan of. So it's like, Diet Melee, right? We have Diet Melee Classic, which is the one that we've known. We have Diet Melee 64, which is what Ryan just described, and then my by far favorite is Crystal Melee, which is basically like a low polygon. The way I like to think about it is just like imagine Fox as like 6 different colors, and that's it. It's hard to describe.
Like
Minimalist, like just like colors only. Imagine you just like took out all the detail of Fox and just made them a couple colors. It looks so cool. They did that for all the stages. Yeah, really hard to describe. Definitely encourage anyone to look it up right now.
I'm gonna look it up.
If you have the ability. Crystal Melee is so dope. I can't wait to do it. It looks like just a mod that I would just add to Melee, and the fact that it also helps the ThinkPad not hit 100 CPU is so dope.
Yeah.
Like I would just put it on just because it looks cool.
I would cause more stress to have it on. So the fact that it's less is insane. It's like it's so fucking cool.
Are they calling it Crystal Melee because it's like Diet Melee and then it's like Diet Pepsi and it's like Crystal? Oh,
they're
that's
using Crystal Pepsis.
That's super
like
funny. That's right. That rules.
I like it.
And then it's also kind of like it's the third version. You know?
Oh, like Pokemon.
Yeah, it's also kind of like that. I know they made a joke about it.
It's got layers.
Yeah, so it's cool. I'm a big fan. I currently use Diet Melee. So yeah, I use it because it just helps out.
We're not centering ThinkPad gamers. Me and Patti own ThinkPads
Yeah.
and game on them
Dude,
and do all
of
the
these
daily
videos
stuff.
are made from ThinkPads. You'll be hyper aware of that soon, but don't worry.
What's
Yeah, I will.
what else we got, Bubba?
What else do we got?
Baby boo.
Do you want to talk about you want to talk about an IRL thing? Do you want to talk about edgeguarding or combos?
IRL.
IRL thing?
IRL.
I want to feel like I'm in person.
I feel like I'm in real.
Well, just the
Sorry.
okay. Just a year ago, the other day was the year anniversary of the ska party.
Yeah.
We have
saw that.
a long forgotten, not talked about many episodes. A cool dude point board
Jeez.
that we would back in the days of people. When you enter our house, we'd put your name on the board and then give you points for when you're cool. And the first person to 20 points gets a pizza party.
Yes.
With the twist being
That the person who wins the cool dude points and gets 20 of them has to buy the pizzas.
because that's the cool thing to do.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you also get to choose the theme of the party.
You do get
Correct.
to choose a theme.
Yes.
And it was a very contentious race when we first moved in that lasted from September to February, where I eventually won. Which is great.
That was cool, yeah.
Yeah, and I bought all the pizza, and I picked the theme. The theme was a ska party.
Woohoo!
And we had, and then the real, and imagine this, COVID people.
What's the deal?
We invite every single person on the board into this one room where we all very closely share drinks and dance together.
I would like to emphasize this was pre-COVID.
We've
Yeah,
definitely
this was
pre-COVID.
just before COVID.
We've had a lot of people in this household. We've left the model and be like, everyone come over.
And then they all do.
And then that
then
creates
chaos
a house
ensues.
full of people. And it's literally as loud as you think it was. But yeah, that was like,
And it's definitely sardines.
I remember we took a couple videos of it, and it looked like a concert almost, just by how many people were in here.
In the
Lots of
in the
people.
great music.
There was a peak hour where it was insane, hard to move around.
It was when the model spilled out, right?
Yeah, when the mall
Yeah.
spilled out, it was people were like, "Oh, I didn't see the boys there. Let's go over to their house."
Well, we were talking to people. We were in cahoots.
Yeah, but it was funny. People were like, yeah, they're having a ska party over.
I think
It's like,
people-
let's go check that out. Let's.
I think people even went and did a model run, like
They
model
were-
clothes, just to go to the model and be like, hey, all right, who's cool?
there was some mall running. It was a fun time, and if there's one thing I'm looking forward to when COVID's over and we're all herd immunity up, it's having just some more fun theme parties
Yeah.
and living life.
Yeah.
Remember people?
No.
Me either. It's insane. I see Patti and I'm like, oh, who's this guy? It's insane.
Yeah, I want to host an invitational real bad.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I wanted to do for a hot minute. Just Allston or like Boston invitational that would just pull a bunch of boys in and then have like a summit style event just with Boston people only would be so sick.
Just try our best to copy BTS.
And like
And but just doing concept pieces for like just no one. Like just like I
thought of
like,
the-
snake food. Do you wanna like we have a good bit for you? Come
Exactly.
here, we're gonna do this whole thing for you.
and like us here, like them in that room, and like just like everyone we know around us. Yeah, can't
I
wait.
had a really good skit idea, but it's got to get saved for something.
Okay, all right.
It'll just be on the back burner for a little
Just so you
bit.
know, if you see a funny skip soon, maybe it's Ted.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Edge guards or combos?
Edge guards.
Combos.
Ted, tiebreaker. We'll get to both of them. So just which one do you go first?
Just in general.
Just what do you want to talk about first?
Oh, edge guards.
Edge guards. There was this week, because its tier lists are on the up. There was a hardest to edge guard tier list,
Oh.
and I'm not gonna talk about the placings or whatever. I just want to know if any of y'all have some horror stories with edge guarding or something in particular that you hate
About
when
edge
you're
guarding?
when you're playing melee, someone's coming back and the edge guard, either you're coming back or they're coming back, and you're like, man, this sucks, or what the fuck's going on? Anything come to mind?
I have one about being edge guarded.
All right, go for it.
So
Set the stage.
I'm an Ice Climbers player, but there was a period of time where I stopped playing the game and then started playing different characters just because for the single reason, or there are two reasons. One of them is that people don't like playing against Ice Climbers, and I felt like I was making people not have a good time. So I was like, oh, this sucks. But also, trying to get back to the stage as Sopo is fucking obnoxious because you're doing this the whole fucking time. You're mashing B into the side, and then you're doing it again, and then it sucks so bad. It was so awful, and I was like, I hate this fucking mechanic, and I hate playing this character, so I stopped. However, fuck. I mean, I guess I deserve it for wobbling all those people. So I guess you wear your sins on your back. Also, fuck Marth. That's a different thing. He's just annoying Edgeguard. I don't like Edgeguarding Marth.
Can't edge Marth.
Yeah, it's impossible. He was designed to be unedgeguardable.
Just cover the game, Marth.
I'm in the same anti-territory, except even anti from you is where I play Samus. And I just get back to the stage free all the time. Like, there are countless times. Like,
They might die.
Yeah, no, for real. There's a moment I have a lot of times where I'm playing Samus in tournament where I'm just like, oh, sweet, I'm getting back to the stage. I'm safe here. And then I play other characters and I'm like, oh yeah, this is such a bad position. I'm about to die. No, Samus is like, oh sweet, yeah, I'm more comfortable here. They have never seen a tether like this before. And then I get back to stage every time. But there's totally times where I'm playing against someone who specifically knows how to edgeguard Samus, and I get so mad because I'm like, they can fucking just bear me like that. That's so dumb. Shouts out, ex's girlfriend, appreciate it. Yeah, no, and then yeah, I have like the anti feeling where I'm just like, I get back to stage free all the time, like here.
Meanwhile,
and now Makari's back airing me. Yeah, meanwhile you're
Patty's like just so carefully maneuvering his way back to stage via bomb jumps, and Mike just go higher, please go higher. Please fuck up, please fuck up, please fuck up.
Yep, it is actually basically the polar opposite. That's pretty funny.
I think it's interesting because there's like the boss characters, the floaty characters, you know what I mean? That's like, you just know you can't edgeguard them because they're just like way up here by the time they're anywhere close to you, back on the stage.
Or like way down there.
Or like, wait, yeah, you're like, all right, dude, chill out.
Chill with that.
You're
I'll
floaty.
be up here.
I get it, you're alive, okay? Cool it.
I'll hit you harder next time.
But then you get this Temptress, Marth, who just looks like he's just right there at the brink of it. And you know you can do it. Like, you know it's in the cards somewhere to edgeguard Marth.
But that side B is so big.
But, and the fair! Ooh!
The fair, the side, the up B, all the.
Ooh, not the up B!
Big way.
yeah, Marth's definitely one of the craziest ones where it's like, if the person you're playing just like side Bs and up Bs every single time, you're like, oh, this character's free. Like, I can just edgeguard them every time. I'm a god. I'm gonna destroy this person. But the second they figure out like the one level past that, it just becomes a completely different
Now I die
card
off stage.
game. Yeah, exactly.
They start saving their jump and all this crazy shit. It's like, what are you doing?
Jump immediately.
Come on, why are you jumping out? Why are you jumping out of hit stun?
What are we, playing this game now or something?
Yeah, what's going on here?
There are characters which make me mad, but edgeguarding Marth when I fail, it makes me mad in a different way. Like, I feel stupider.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't feel like they're dumb and they just chose.
Marth
to
is a
get off
Temptress.
yeah, good point. I just feel like, yeah, I just lost a couple IQ points in that edgeguard.
Patty, I have a question for you, and it's my a positive I have. I love getting back to stage with the good old monkey Donkey Kong. Patty, how do you edgeguard Donkey Kong?
I have no idea. No one told me. No one told me.
Tell a local story.
Paul.
It's not much of a story. It's like 2 sentences. But please.
Finally, on Fridays,
Uh-huh.
is a sick tournament that I can only describe as 6 CRTs in the storage room of a card shop. It's not even the card shop. It's the storage room. of it.
Storage room.
I've actually been to a
Ah.
storage room card shop tournament as well.
And yeah, and then,
Final.
Not finally.
Oh,
Never mind.
nice.
I've been the finalist. I'm really excited.
so it's 6 CRTs and a couple tables, and then 9 of your good friends.
The
all
boys.
in the middle of Topsfield, Massachusetts, which is in the middle of nowhere, but I actually like kind of grew
Never
up
been.
there. Weird part. Anyway, I am playing Fox against Snow Wiener, friend of the podcast and brother
Very
of the
good friend.
podcast.
Podcast.
And me and Zach are having a fun time. It's tournament. It's round 1, but we're both like talking and being loud during the whole thing. And then I thought it'd be totally cool mid-set to be like, hey guys, how do you Edgegaurd Donkey Kong? And then Zach was like, no, fucking no, you
Oh,
can't.
that's pretty funny.
No one tell him. No one tell him.
Don't tell him, do that to that, do that to that. I was like, why?
Meanwhile, Zach's going burr back to the leg.
It's like we're literally having a tight game
That
3.
doesn't sound
That's inset coaching, Patty.
Listen, if he could do it,
I think
he
grape.
could do the same question.
I think grape shot and stuff will be okay with it.
Yeah, that's all good.
Now I'm done.
That was the funny part. I like literally looked at Stus, who was also in tournament.
That's what you do.
Like, hey, come on, help me out.
He's like, "Aye, man, I don't think so."
What do you do? Does anyone know? Someone says, "Can you
No,
just
don't
crouch
tell.
cancel
Do
down
not
smash?"
tell him. The answer is you can't.
I have something to say.
I tried to down smash it. It didn't work.
I
I didn't
got
really try to
something
crouch
to
cancel
say.
down smash.
I got something to say to you. Hey, here's the deal. You know how you were talking about tier lists a second ago? You're like, tier lists are going crazy these days.
Yeah.
Because they are. There was one that was really, really. There was one that was like, this is the perfect tier list. That's the first time in my life where I was like, this is the perfect tier list.
What was it?
Do you know whose it was?
What was it about? Well, I don't know.
Oh, it was a melee tier list. My bad.
About what?
Like literal.
Oh, it's being good.
Very
Oh,
conventional melee
Yeah.
tier list. 'Cause people have been making those recently,
Yeah, the
right?
practical task has been catching on. It's so funny that he tried really hard to get everyone to do it, and everyone wanted to do it the last week.
Yeah. And there's a lot of
came
them.
to meme. Yeah, I hate that too.
It
I'm sorry.
sucks.
I'm
It
sorry,
sucks.
P-Test. I'm sure you left you in red so many times. I mean, he's like, I make one as a meme, and it's like, can you just make one for me?
Because I disagree with Rishi on Twitter. Totally. You saw the
anyway.
perfect one.
The perfect one. Guess who made the perfect melee tier list?
Shoot at.
Zane?
No and no. Just go for it.
Poob.
Not poo.
Right, guess. Coop's Twitter active.
Hbox made the perfect melee tier list, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. I was
What
so
about,
surprised.
What about made the perfect too?
Just, I mean, what else could be perfect about it besides the placings on the tier list?
Okay, which placing?
Ryan, everything about it was
I
perfect.
know,
That's what I'm saying.
but in all melee tier lists, they all follow a
pull it
similar
up.
flow, except for like 1 or 2 characters. It's like the big definitive thing. Like Zane's tier list is really good, except for Ganon is too low.
That is true. I agree with that.
But I also agree with Ganon is, but like I don't know. So like, there's always one thing you're like, this character. Another thing on Zane's is that Sheik is in the same tier as Fox, Falco, Puff, and Marth.
Why isn't Hungrybox on Twitter?
Which is like an interesting take.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
Yeah.
that's like if you're gonna make a tier list, you might as well make one that has like one
Yeah.
glaring. You have to have every tier list needs 1 or 2 things.
I'm finding this.
It needs one high tier big mix up. It needs one weird low tier character that's way better. It's usually Mewtwo. It's usually like no, Mewtwo is really good. Mewtwo is not the same as Ness.
Are
It's
you
like,
taking notes?
I don't know. I feel like they're pretty similar. I don't know. Like no, Mewtwo's got stuff. It's like, does he have stuff? I don't know.
What's stuff? Where do you find the stuff?
What's he have? What do you mean?
What
Yeah.
button is the stuff?
Yeah, I want stuff. Where's the stuff?
My 2 big predictions for the upcoming tier list. I'd love to hear you guys.
the summarized
Yeah.
top 100 tier list.
If you guys have any opinions on what the updates for the upcoming tier list might be, just by seeing the things, the stuff floating around, I think Falco is getting a noticeable bump up. Seeing a lot of number 2s, which like I get
That's
why.
wild.
And I think Link is getting a big bump up.
Yeah.
I've seen way more Link above Young Link than I've like ever seen.
In our day, it was so the opposite. It was so obvious. It was like, no, Young Link is just faster Link, and that is by far better.
Mm-hmm.
And it might just because we saw Young Link in top 8 at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were even like, no. 3 years ago, Young Link was in top 8. Beating Hbox.
No, we
And-
got Aklo.
Yeah, I think it's just like Aklo, and then there's some
Six,
other ones.
and
Honey
that,
Bear.
and that Canadian one.
That was really
Yeah.
funny. We had a low tier video a while ago.
Joe.
And I said like Link players, and then the Link Mafia rose up, and we're just like, you guys are not hip to the current Link players.
If there's one toxic community in Melee,
It's the Link
it is
players.
100% the Link community.
Go join the Link
Shut the
R&D.
fuck up.
Yeah, Link
You
players are fucking weird.
stupid Link players. Throw some more shit at me. What do you? Shut the fuck up.
Keep
Do
throwing
the easiest moonwalk in the game. All right, whatever.
Have fun spamming up, you idiot.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, Mike. Why is this
Save state's cool. Don't.
Save state's
I
the
put
best.
Save State
Do
in it.
not get it twisted. No. Save state is different.
I said
Built
Joe in
different.
my list.
I put safe state in
Yeah.
mine. Ted's hip. I don't know.
Built
if you know.
different. No.
It is built different.
That guy
That rules.
bombs himself.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That is cool.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
He'll hurt
He also
himself
like
to get good at the
invented how
game.
to bomb himself, which
Yeah,
is cool.
he's also insane at volleyball. We're big fans of volleyball.
All right, fellas.
All right. Tell me. What, I don't want to hear the whole list. I just want to hear the ones that. What makes you agree with it?
God, right, it's so perfect. So I guess if I had a way to fucking say why I'm so excited and
Sure.
enthralled with this list,
And Mike, you
that.
should know that when I don't want you to read the whole thing,
I'm going
it's
to.
because
Though.
it's because we all know who the good characters and bad characters are.
Well, no, but I want
one's-
to tell you.
No one's saying.
Well, like I want to tell you how they are. You know.
Put out any big notes.
No,
No,
here's
he's not
the whole
gonna
thing.
do that.
It's
All right.
literally just that
Yeah,
they,
we're wasting time.
the way
Go.
he splits apart the characters is basically perfect. And I know that's what
Okay.
a tier list is, but so like for instance, Ryan, in SS tier
Mm-hmm.
is Fox Marth, perfect by the way, if I was being sick or whatever.
Please.
And then Falco.
And all three of those are in S.
They're an SS tier.
SS tier.
And then an S tier is Jigglypuff. And then the next
I hate this one.
is A, and it goes Sheik, Falcon, and Peach. And it's the best way to do that, honestly. Because I would say that Puff is better than Sheik, Falcon, and Peach, but I wouldn't say Puff is better than Fox more than Falco. So it really just pleased me that Mr. Mr. Juan, the
Diabetes.
what? What'd you say?
Diedma.
Is that how you say it?
Diedma.
Diedma. Diedma sounds like what a unit in in Age of Empires would say if I moved him somewhere.
Diedma.
He says Diedma.
Yeah,
And anyway, this list is perfect. Can I? Don't worry about it.
Anything else you want to point out?
Sure.
about it?
Between B and D tier,
Is C
B
tier,
by the way,
I hope.
which is T tier. And, you'd be surprised, Brian. And B tier is Ice, Yoshi, Pikachu, and Samus. Like that makes sense.
Yeah, the
That's a great beer tier.
weirdo tier.
Weird
here.
tier.
We would
But
do
Ryan,
this.
there's also the Outcast weirdo tier, which is C tier, which is Luigi and Dr. Mario. And then under that is the other weirdos.
See, this is why. Okay, clip this and send it to Hbox
Please.
offices right now.
but none of the other stuff.
You need Allston Melee to be
The
your
Edgegaurding.
social media manager because this is hilarious and we can help you frame it to be hilarious and welcoming.
We're very funny.
Yeah, you need a helping hand to really complete your vision on the tier list.
Donkey Kong above Ganondorf, by the way, which I'm like, it's perfect. Even
Keep up the yelling.
Link above Young Link on this tier list too.
yeah. This is
I-
a great tier list.
Famously don't care about tier lists, and I think they're stupid.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
saying
get
both.
you. I totally get it. I get that argument for sure. This tier list is.
And that's because we all know
I might
who's
frame
good and
this.
who's bad, and it's always that. I just don't like the idea of saying it. S. I think you have to move all the letters down, personally.
Oh, you don't like SS and then S?
I don't like SS.
I actually agree.
SS needs to be for the big, for the ridiculous character.
Yeah, like Meta Knight and Brawl. That's SS.
Yeah, if you gotta do S.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Anyways, that's all I had to say about how.
I think it's super special is SS. Super special SS.
Is that what S stands for?
Yeah, or snakes.
Wait,
Depending on the game.
what is SS?
It might be solid snake.
Oh, okay, that
Um,
makes sense. Yeah.
Anyway,
I think my favorite part about tier lists is that people are like, don't post them without posting matchup sheets anymore. So I'm like, yeah, it's a good idea.
I like the other argument, which is do not post them.
Yeah.
There's an FGC guy who's got a tweet that's like the 3 rules of tier lists: do not post your tier list, do not comment on tier lists, and do not share tier lists. Just keep them to yourself
pretty
and
funny.
fuck off.
All right, let's stop breaking the rule.
That's beautiful. Exactly. And final, one of the last points I wanted to make, one last topics, is that I witnessed I forget their tag now, and I hope someone can grab it for me. But some soldier out there is really just trying to show the world that the snow winter combination is in fact cool.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I know who it is.
I've seen this. You know who it is?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were doing a joke.
No,
Because I
not Zach.
no. I thought you were talking about, before you get deeper into it, I thought you were talking about the ant combo that he put on Twitter.
No,
Where it's the famous snow
that's
winter
a
combination.
that's a cool snow winner. But no, yeah, it's this cool tweet where this guy's on Congo jungle and he's labbing out and like Uncle Punch this stomp knee where he stomps him on the left side of Congo, goes in the barrel shoots to the rock, techs the rock, then knees him after the tech, and then the real money of it is that he then switches his scene to like this big overlay of like stomp knee is cool and a bunch of like quotes about like how it's actually really tight combination moves.
That's rad.
Like, wow, hit stun, wow.
Wow.
Is it overshoot in air?
I don't think it is.
Overshot
I
there?
thought it was someone random. I don't know who it was.
Anybody in the chat?
I know there's someone who made a full video of all those.
If you stall, I might be able to look at my likes real quick and find it.
Cool. Let's stall. What is your favorite part about Captain Falcon in 2021?
In 2021, how 3 of them are all really good. I think that's cool.
This is not an answer to your question, but
Were you preface?
Cool, keep going.
me and Mike were talking about the Captain Falcon anime
Yeah,
the other day,
yeah.
and we were talking about how we want to watch it, but at the same time, we never hear about people watching it, so we don't think
No.
it's going to be very good.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Have you seen it?
Just by going through the notable quotes, trying to find stuff for our top 10s.
Oh,
It's notably pretty bad.
that's funny.
Ooh.
I'd say you know what you should do, which I tried to do, but it's so hard. Play the Captain Falcon GX game that
yeah.
came out.
Those
for
games
the-
are fucking
for
impossible.
the-
Yeah.
Dude, it's so
I-
hard.
I remember when I was a kid at my friend's house, he got it. And he's like, Captain Falcon, like from Smash Brothers. And we're like, oh, cool, we played it. I'm like, this is fucking impossible. Fast forward like 10 years, I'm like, I remember this. I remember being hard. I'm like, I still can't play this game. It's so hard.
I couldn't get past level 1.
Nope. Same deal, brother.
Like
game's impossible.
actually.
All right,
So it's like level 1, but then it's like level 1, 2.
Hey, Ryan, shut the fuck up for a second. We're talking about the game.
It's so hard. But you know, just watch the cutscenes.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
even funnier.
Down.
Way funnier.
I liked all the characters in those games and how you could be Fox McCloud's dad
Oh, you can. It's true.
as a human.
Well, he was,
but
actually.
the same hair
Checks out.
in an R-wing. It is. I just liked it on Allston Melee's account. So if you go to our Twitter account, Allston Melee on Twitter, you can go to our likes and Allston Melee on
That's pretty
Twitter.
funny.
And I just liked it on Twitter, Allston Melee on Twitter. It's Squid the Cat at Raptor Boost. And it's a really funny clip of this guy just doing a stomp knee, and it's funny. So check it out on Twitter, Allston Melee on Twitter.
Here's something I just thought of.
What's that?
So Fox McCloud, his name is Fox McCloud.
Correct.
His dad, his name is James McCloud.
Also
Tracking.
So why did he name his son Fox? What's the fucking deal with that? Also, nobody else has animal names except for Wolf.
that is a great. Yeah, Wolf. Also.
Yeah, that's so strange. Fox and Wolf are the only. Cause Falco, I guess, is close, but
You would think
Slippy,
they're
Pappy,
orphans.
Maybe.
Cause
Okay, what about this?
Yeah.
Fox is just kind of a person name, too.
No. Do you know anyone named Fox?
No, but people back in the day could have been named Fox.
not
people named
spelled like
James?
that though. If it's me, Fox, then it'd be Fawks. Fox.
Oh, like the. Is that Harry Potter?
No, that's Fallout.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's the super mutant.
That's your minigun super mutant guy.
He's cool, I guess. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, stop name. Isn't that cool? I think I'm thinking about that topic. Actually,
We put out a video.
yeah, that's the last thing.
Yeah,
That's a
the
good video.
video was cool. Okay,
Featuring.
real quick.
Oh.
Do you guys notice anything different about this video? About this top 10 video? Anything different come to mind?
Dude, you snuck in 11, didn't you?
No.
Just calling it out.
Did 11 of them.
Is there anything
I
different?
kind of did 11 in the last video. I did Ken Dawson.
That is an 11.
That doesn't
True.
count.
What?
They're both.
I don't know what.
No, I don't know.
No.
What was it?
There was a heavy focus on editing in this video. I tried to like do my best. I don't know, current YouTuber.
The editing was smooth.
True,
I'll say that. I was definitely really impressed with how you used our shots. And not only how you used our shots, like specifically the melee shots that we filmed in Ted's room and my room, but your foresight to ask for them. Like to me, I couldn't imagine those shots going anywhere else but for what you use them for. But at the same time, when we were doing them, I had no idea what you wanted them for. Like me playing Falco forward smashing a bomb, I was like, how the fuck is he gonna use this? And then I know, and then it's a subscribe button in the new video, and I'm like, of course it is. How did you think of that? That's sick.
Smash that fucking like button.
Exactly.
I love smashing like buttons.
Yeah, no, I had a heavy
bomb.
emphasis on trying to up the production. And honestly, like I don't know, I don't want people to now go to the video and be like, oh, production value, so sick.
Everyone
But
go do that.
Like it was really just like trying to see if people noticed.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna give it a look see and watch it more intently, and then I'll watch another one and be like, oh, whatever. But yeah, that's cool. I know. I mean, you definitely took a lot more melee shots for this, right? You did like how many was it? When you
Yeah, it was
so many.
84 melee
Jesus
shots.
fucking Christ.
Is that before or after the last week when you shot some more?
Well, technically 3 weeks before for the new players video, we did a fuck ton of IRL shots.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we did like 70 something IRL shots.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Yeah. And
that was over the course of like 2 or 3 days though.
then we did a bunch of fucking melee shots. You not last Monday, but the Monday after. We
Cranked
fucking-
them out.
We cranked so many out.
But yeah, we'll see. Maybe the next video will have terrible production. See if anyone comments on that.
Go back
aspect.
the other way.
welcome to the Allston Village.
100,000 views.
No transition. It'll be just like completely just like clip after clip. And we'll see if anyone notices.
Well, Patty, I had some notes from you.
Okay.
For you.
Mhm.
So I think with delivery on so many of the jokes was like top notch. I think you made the oyster joke so well.
Oysters.
The oyster joke is so funny. I love it's like you're an oyster or something.
I'm sorry about that.
but 10 ICs,
Mhm.
very funny, very good.
Mhm.
But there's one joke that didn't make the cut.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Could you explain the cutout Italian joke?
Oh yeah.
So I'm probably gonna put it in the Patreon.
Nice.
But I cut out I think it was a minute 10 segment of the video. Which was literally just and it was the funniest part was the minute 10 was edited down.
How long was it initially?
At least 3 minutes of me trying to do this one joke, which was in the cheesy melee part. It's like, oh, you think this is bad? You think the things that we complain about on Borderline or Legal are bad? And the joke was, you think this is? I can't even do it. I can't. This is exactly what I did the entire time. It's
You think this is bad?
It's you think this is bad? You think? No, it's the line before.
Everyone's got it. Everyone's got it.
You guys are killing me over here, by the way.
It's a hard line to deliver. It's a hard line.
Oh my god!
It's this is bad. Try my mother's
Yeah.
lasagna.
You think this should be bad? You think this is bad? You should try my grandmother's lasagna. And I tried so hard.
That's what I'm saying.
My stepmother's baked beans. So that's bad.
It's just completely out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just in a random video. And oh my god. I just couldn't even get the thing. Yeah.
This is when me and Sean are editing. We literally just try to throw so much bullshit in there. And just like, we really push for just stupid shit, knowing that Patti will
Especially
cut
Sean.
some of it. But like, some of it will make it in. So he's pushed for a lot of it and hope. Because it's always funny in the moment. In the moment, it's like, it's all going in. It's so great. And then Patti reads it later and he's like, I'm not doing this.
I played.
It's like, that's fine. That's a part of the fun of watching the video. Is like, I wonder what Patti cut.
I played it out loud like 4 times, start to finish, and I was just like, "Yeah, it's not funny." And I was like, "This is so funny. This is so funny. What are you talking
No,
about?"
they were probably right. I'm willing to side of Maddie on
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
It was a hard line.
This is bad.
There was
Just
another
run my
there's a
campaign
comment on.
Non-joke.
Oh funny.
Actually, on the
This.
I don't think it's actually funny when you hear it the
Not
first
funny.
time, though.
The joke is that it's not funny. I think.
the joke
It just doesn't work in a video.
It's just terrible humor.
Not funny.
They're just the way to make it fun for us, you know.
Ooh.
But during all that filming, Patti,
Thanks, Adam.
there was one very hard part that took long and actually didn't actually getting accomplished. The freeze glitch.
Oh my god.
Do you want to talk about that at all?
She does-
Ted, do you have any thoughts on the freeze glitch segment?
Patti tried to freeze glitch for so long.
I think like used to be your thing. You used to like really live and die by freeze glitch.
You know what's crazy? I should have just watched a video of someone freeze glitching.
Were you doing it
I
wrong?
was just completely off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was just
What do you have to
completely
do?
off.
What do you mean? Well, how clear off we
Isn't
talking?
it- it's forward throw, isn't it?
I was thinking the timing was just different.
Okay.
I was thinking that I don't know. I thought that for some reason I needed to hit the first thing on like exactly Nana's. Anyway, yeah, we spent like 45 minutes maybe trying to like get a freeze glitch.
In separate
And
sessions.
so many different hype up like, oh, I'm gonna get it now. I'm gonna get it.
What were the workarounds you were trying? Because we tried different things,
Yeah, so
different
eventually,
characters, different
yeah, so-
damage ratios.
eventually, so many different things.
Wow.
Point 0.4 damage ratio.
Bowser.
Ganon, Bowser. Yeah, I tried like handing off and then doing it, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll just do like the spot dodge grab with mana and then try to freeze glitch. I never got the freeze glitch. It was so hard. I will say
on a monitor, on
Yeah.
the frames being off. Like it was.
Do you think you would have gotten it on CRT now, knowing what you know?
I freeze glitched someone on Netplay that night.
After
On
watching
that
a
night?
video.
That night.
On net play.
After watching a video, though.
Yes, I watched a video and I was like,
Okay.
oh, I'm so dumb.
So if you didn't watch the video on CRT, do you think you would have been able to do it on the
Or you
I
think
think I would have literally just been going for the timing. That was just wrong.
Okay, that makes sense. Hey,
I had to be way earlier.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sorry.
then
That was bad. Yeah, that did not get accomplished. But to be fair, I found some really cool freeze glitches that I was not aware of
I
that got used.
and those are bad. I saw bits in one of the comments. Listen, it's bad because in a freeze glitch, there's no execution after activating it. At least in wobbling, you have to press a button. Freeze glitch. Once you get
Oh.
freeze glitch, you can just walk away, and it's fucking your gooch. It's fine.
Oh hell yeah. Did you talk about Robbie's freeze glitch at all in the vid?
No.
No, there's no reason to, but it is funny. Do you want to bring it up?
Yeah, sure. I like this story. Robbie, our Ice Climbers player, qualified for our invitational by winning the Arcadian. So he just kind of got his way in there for free, and then he proceeded to use our New England Invitational as a political statement against wobbling.
I will say I raised thousands of dollars and got the coolest possible Airbnb possible.
It was great.
And did so much logistic work to make this event happen.
Yes.
And
And Robbie guided it.
And then-
Robbie was like, "No, I'm not playing."
DQ someone from the fucking tournament.
And
I was like,
No, after housing them in said venue.
Yep, no, it's cool.
I'm gonna freeze glitch everyone in every game for every stock.
I thought he was wobbled. He didn't freeze
Poor
glitch, did he?
poor Dan was like practicing so much against ice climbers because he knew he had him. Pikachu. Pikachu Icy's hard matchup. I gotta grind for this. Just to have him freeze glitch him and be like, TOs, this isn't allowed. And meanwhile, Robbie's just like,
That's right.
this is lame.
And it was an anti-wobbling statement, and I gotta say, the bastard did it.
He did it.
Freeze glitch?
He did it.
No, he got wobbling banned.
Yeah, wobbling band.
What I'm saying-
It took him another year or so, but
Okay, cool. Because before it was never mind. I'm just confused about everything.
He freeze glitched at the NEI 3
Okay,
constantly.
gotcha.
Every single
I thought it was
tournament
just
after that.
wobbling.
He did not. He did not win a single game because he
Yep,
freeze glitched
I knew
every
that.
single game.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Rad.
one thing about Robbie that we didn't mention that I love is that he would enter his tournaments with a tag based on how hard he was trying. So he'd be pretty good with like his like baseline, and then like pretty okay, and then
It was okay.
Okay.
Okay was like the tag that he finished on. Yeah, he had a couple other ones that were like the bad ones. But
It's like various like bad maybe like a couple of ones, but
Good old Robbie.
It was crazy. And freeze glitch is I'm glad you got it now, Patty. That's great.
Here's the thing. Toxic.
Da-na-na-na.
First word.
Fruit
Toxic.
Oh.
Oh,
Microphone.
cool. Toxic microphone.
Toxic
Isn't
microphone.
that fitting for the last? So when you say toxic microphone for this password, please say also the audio sounds better. Because if you
If it
don't,
does.
if you don't, I'm gonna take it as you didn't like the microphones.
Say toxic microphone and then say your honest opinion of
how we sound.
how we sounded.
That'd be nice.
Totally fine. Because you made it this far, so we're like, we appreciate your opinion way more than most people. Because like you made it this far. You're
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
You must.
It shows you care.
And,
does.
yeah.
So please drop your opinion. We want that.
And yeah, because we appreciate you.
Finally, there was 2 comments I want to call out. There's a lot of great ones happening on the on our new video.
Sniffles.
A lot of support. Thank you so much, everybody. But 2 ones I wanted to point out.
2 shithead comments?
We love our comment
Well-
section, by the way.
We do love the comment section. I should say 3.
You're a shithead.
Just to once again restate what our Twitter had said. Yes, the snapback dashback thing. Yeah,
Whoops.
okay. It was a fumbled bag.
That's funny.
Whoops.
You know, we all read that script, and I was under the impression it was the same thing. Dashback like snapback is the same. It's not. That's an L. And you know what? We'll address it one day.
Yeah,
Right
we
now,
will.
in fact.
Well, we might have an idea in the future.
Oh, I know what it is.
Funniest part about that, and that we just need to
Oh, I
do.
think I know the idea.
We just need to do every time is just calling people nerds and then,
Yes.
and then saying the wrong thing.
We-
It was
we
a
are-
foolproof plan.
we planned it so well to be like, listen, we might be wrong here. And then we said wrong stuff. What we didn't
followed
say
it wrong.
this is not our specialty. We were like, listen, we're not experts here,
Yeah.
and we're gonna try our best, but we might get something wrong. And if you comment about it, just know that we see you.
Uh-huh.
And we got it fucking wrong. But like, dude, we
Disclaimer.
Yeah, it's the
we
point.
we
It's the
got
point
it.
that counts.
Hey,
It's the
we
point that
got it.
counts.
Hey, YouTube commenters, we'll see you in court.
Yeah, we'll see.
You
Try-
idiots.
Hey, best lawyer in the game. We'll fucking see you there.
I did think I thought the part that was cool that anyone who commented that we were wrong about UCF was very cool about it. It was like,
Yeah, they're all
hey,
nice.
I'm that person who's here to crucify you in the comments. So yeah, I thought that was funny.
Nice.
But 2 of the comments I thought were really funny.
Yeah.
First off, we had someone who was genuinely just so surprised. They said, "Oh my, DG? Question mark?
Yeah.
Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Y'all drain? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?"
That's so funny.
So,
Yeah,
Ted,
and,
as our resident drainer,
Mm-hmm.
do we drain?
There's a bit of draining going on in this household. A good bit, you could say.
I think so.
I think it's so cool that we subtly show our other interests through the top 10s. Even like we've had people be like, "Do you guys skate?" Because I've like shown skate videos in the
Of course.
before. Yeah, in the same way of like showing our household and like the things that surround it.
I remember one time you put part of a Origami Angel music video in one
Yeah.
of them. People were like, oh, and multiple people were like, Origami Angel.
Done that a
fuck
couple
yeah.
times. 'Cause
My Jeff shirts. Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, Jeff.
Mega 64. All the stuff.
64?
Yes, sir.
Gami Gang. Yeah, I've shown Origami multiple times where I'm talking about like driving to the tournament.
Yeah.
Because that 24-hour
Yeah, 24-hour
drive through is so
Yes,
good for
sir.
it. Yeah, and yeah, just showing like our interest through the videos. I don't know. It's a thing that I feel like just like other people don't
We're
do.
people, bro.
Yeah,
We got
we totally have other things we like.
It's always weird when your niche community aligns with another niche community.
Totally nailed it.
I mean, the Venn diagram.
I mean,
English.
Who can forget our first Offsprings reference? Huge moment.
Forget.
Huge moment for Allston Melee.
I have that bookmarked.
To
Timestamp.
finally bring up the Offspring in one of our videos.
We were writing that script and I was like, I'm gonna make this a thing. It's gonna be a moment.
That's important. The other comment I thought was just so fucking funny was a Robin. A Robin was in
Hell yeah.
was in our comments.
Who?
Robin Harn, is it Harm?
Harn.
Or
Who?
Harn. Robin Harn,
Juggle
a
guy.
juggle guy. You
Who?
might know him as. And he commented saying, he was like, oh, actually, when Evo was kind of the catalyst for banning wobbling.
Yeah, it
And
was
Pat-
not a myth.
It was not a myth. And Penny, what was the response to that?
I said, here's this thread from you arguing with Sheridan from 2 years ago. I agree that it probably was like that in the Midwest, but it's not true for the West Coast and other side of events. And then it was a comment of Sheridan from 2 years ago on the date that we're talking about in the video about arguing, like February 7th. And then Sheridan being like, yes, I agree that all of the events previous to 2013 were like 50% wobbling ban. Yeah, I don't know. I just think, like, I want to say I agree, and I try to make it clear that like 20, like Evo was the thing to make everyone be like, yep, cool, not gonna question it. But like, it's just not true to be like, oh yeah, these events only happened without wobbling because of Evo. Like, it's not like all of the West Coast events previous did not had wobbling legal. I don't know. It's pointless to argue about something from 2013 where it's like we're literally I could show you proof and you could still like argue against it because you could be like, well, that's not true for Midwest or East Coast or the rest of the world. It's like, okay, cool, whatever.
I get you.
I'm not. Here's a thread of you arguing from 2 years ago. I stand on the other side.
But like it came to that closure. Like Sheridan was like, well, West Coast it was still okay. Like we were fine. It was just for like certain sections were doing it. So it's, I don't know. It was just funny how much of like a, hey man, I did my research. Like, it's cool we have its opinion still 3 years later. You're consistent. But but I have your other counterpart, your West Coast counterpart saying otherwise, and I want to count what Sheridan's saying here. That like, no, West Coast wobbling was still legal. It was fine.
Yeah, the funniest part is that thread helped me make the list of events that I showed that were not banned and wobbling banned. Like, Jungle Guy literally helped me 2 years ago make the thing in the video that I showed.
Hey, shout out this dude, Joe guy. Sounds pretty cool.
Sounds pretty cool.
One more comment that I thought was probably the one that I laughed the hardest because I just thought it was the most related to us. It was like
I bring it up on my phone.
yeah, please. I'd much rather not butcher it.
While I'm doing it though, I was going through my Snapchat memories a little bit ago.
As you do.
I was trying to find map pictures for the video for Patti, and I came across when I had that one big house where I think it was the one Slime was at.
Mm-hmm.
We were warming up Slime where Pup won it.
Mm-hmm.
And I slept through top 8, and I woke up and didn't know where my phone was. It's like a whole thing. And I have like maybe it wasn't Snapchat, but it was like my Twitter. I don't know, something. I had like it was Twitter for sure. It was me just being like, oh my god, thank you so much. Like this person, like I called like the TO number. They helped me get my phone at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up, I'm wasted. I'm like, where's my phone? and this is this great TO that's helped me get my phone from the very closed Big House venue.
That's fun.
That's so funny.
Just be like, yes, thank you so much. He was like so appreciative. It was so funny. Anyway, here's your post, Patti. If you wanna read it.
Yes.
Shout out Struggle Guy and the Big House staff. One of my favorite majors, even if it's in a terrible city.
Shouts out Everything M for this comment. It was Allston Melee. The Melee community is an incredible place, and I know we have all felt at home there. The video, top 10 players who shit themselves.
That's awesome.
I was like, that's so in tune with us.
We got owned.
Yeah,
That's fucking really funny.
I will do that outro on the funny video still.
That's good.
We just have so much positive stuff to say that he's right. The topic could be anything.
Yeah.
We're still gonna bring it back to like the Melee community is so strong.
Top 10 murders.
Top 10 terrible mistakes. Like, it's like it could be anything.
I like that.
Spoilers, by the way.
Spoilers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hate month. Yeah, that's all I got for the show. If there's any chat questions, now will be a great time. You can type them in the next 10 seconds or moving on. In the meantime, I will ask Mike one question.
Mm-hmm.
Michael,
Mm-hmm.
name a Melee character.
Ice climbers.
Ice Climbers?
Yeah,
Why'd you pick Ice Climbers?
it's the one I play.
Michael.
Yeah.
Name another Melee character.
Fox McCloud.
Michael.
Why?
Name
Dude, you
another.
stole mine.
What's that?
Name another Melee character.
Marth.
Now, name...
No.
Oh, sorry.
Michael, name another Melee character.
Samus.
That is your hint for the next video. Go.
Oh.
What do I do?
Keep just talk.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
hey, I have something. Can I shill?
Yeah.
Sure, Schill.
I started. I'm making comics, and I think if you think funny, then go look at them because they're they're a lot, they're a lot of fun to watch.
What's it called?
I'm on Twitter at Whoa Hey Comics. Whoa is WOAH, which is not how you spell Whoa, but that's how I spell Whoa. So it's Whoa Hey Comics on Twitter. I'm also on Instagram under the same name. I'm gonna do them Mondays and Thursdays. I already have like 10 in the tank. So they're gonna be fun. They're fun to make, and if they make people laugh, then fucking hell yeah, that's my shit. So
I laughed.
thank you,
I've also been enjoying them.
thank you.
I just think they're cool.
No,
I
come
think people in your position could be. We got a noise, but we're fine. You know, people making art could be when you get commissioned to do something, it's kind of like, hey, I need you to do this. But with something like a comic, it's just like it's cool to be able to see just like this is what Mike was feeling at this moment.
Correct.
And that is, I think, what's coolest about it is I don't know, yeah, having the knowledge of this is Mike, but also be like, ha ha ha.
I like that this is how Mike's brain works.
It's
you know what I
literally
mean?
me in bed, and I can't fall asleep, and then I'll be like, oh, fucking brain blast, and then I'll open my notes app and just write something down, and then I'll
Yeah,
go back to it.
and I feel like someone just looking at that, it's like they know Mike more because of like seeing.
I am.
So yeah, I thought that
Thank
was
you.
super cool.
Yeah.
My disappointed dad ass was I was on Twitter and I saw you you tweet this you quote retweeted your account
But yes.
post and I didn't put two and two together fast enough that it was your account and I thought you were just quote tweeting someone.
Oh, I see.
Saying, like,
Yeah.
oh, if they're doing this, I'm gonna start doing this.
You know what?
And I clicked the tweet and I clicked the picture and I read it and I was like, man, I'm like, yeah, Mike, this is like such a you fucking joke. It's such a dumb fucking Mike joke. Like you could of course do this. And then I look at the profile picture and I'm like, oh, this is clearly Mike's art style. Oh, it's Mike's fucking thing. Okay, he is starting to do this.
I could have been
This is
more
his
clear.
post.
I should have said I've.
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
I don't know. So something about it immediately I was like, yeah, Mike, you should do that. And it's like, oh, he is doing that. Okay.
But thank you.
Okay. You know, I hope you keep it up.
For the one that comes out tomorrow, I'll just do another quote retweet being like, by the way, I'm doing
It's your mind. Follow it. Follow for me. Support me. I'm Michael Allen. Whoa, comics.
Yeah, maybe I'll never have to work again. I don't know. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
This is for future Patti.
Can I do one too?
No,
Okay.
only I.
Okay.
All right.
Only me. Hey, thanks
That's
for
from the
watching.
show. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to all of our things. I'm noticing that our Spotify audience is gone up quite substantially.
That's crazy.
It is crazy to think that Spotify thinks there's 83 people who choose to listen to this on Spotify weekly. That's cool.
Fuck yeah.
I don't
Spotify.
believe any of the YouTube numbers, but that number I do believe.
That's a good number.
That's insane.
I don't buy any numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't buy me with numbers.
Numbers are fake and made up.
Only zeros. But yeah, we'll talk to you later. Happy Valentine's Day. I
was
threw
last
away
week, dude.
Rose. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Suicide.